Thanks everybody for joining me. We got 45 minutes yoga flow. We are going to start in a child's pose position. So you take your big toes together to touch, knees can be wide or a little bit closer together, and then just walk your hands out, resting your forehead down on the mat. Taking a moment here just to settle in, closing the eyes, pressing into the palms so that the forearms are lifting up. Noticing any tension you might feel in your body. Just breathing into those spaces. Bringing your focus onto your mat, on your practice for these next 45 minutes. Enjoying each movement, each breath. Deepening your inhales and your exhales. Relaxing a little bit more into this pose. Slowly lifting the forehead up. We'll walk the hands over to the right side of your mat and then pressing your hips back towards the left. Seeing if you can reach your heel. Maybe you stack your left arm or left hand over your right hand. Feeling a nice side stretch through that left side. Coming back through center, walking the hands over to the left, sinking the hips back to the right. Again, you can place hand over hand. Breathing into this right side of the body. Inhaling back to center. And then coming up towards a tabletop position. We'll walk the hands about one palm in front of us. And we'll move through some spinal waves. So as you inhale, coming forward, bending through the elbows down to your belly. And then pushing up into a cobra. So lowering down to your belly, pushing up into cobra. Then bending, rounding through your spine, coming back towards child's pose. So inhale, round, come forward. Exhale, bend, lowering. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, rounding again through the spine, tucking your tailbone to child's pose. 2 more, inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, open up your chest. Exhale, take it back, child's. Last one, nice big wave. Inhale, forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, back to child's pose. Slowly coming up to your tabletop position. This time, wrists come underneath your shoulders, hips in line with your knees. And we're gonna tuck our toes behind us. Flipping your palms so that your fingers face your knees. Rocking back and forth here. turning hands back to the front, flipping so your palms are facing up. You can go one at a time. And again, pressing back. If this is a little too much on your wrists, you can stay here and just bend fingers in, making a fist, and then releasing open. Flipping the hands back, palms down, fingertips facing the front. We'll sit back on our heels. So keeping our toes tucked, sitting back on your heels, and then seeing, maybe you put your hands down or reach towards the floor, lifting up. And then seeing if you could lower back down slowly. So again, lifting up. And then lowering back down. Finding a spot where you can focus, find some balance. Good, one more time. Lifting up. Lowering back down. And make your way back into a tabletop position. Extending your right leg back into your tiger stretch. Pressing through your heel. Ball of the foot is on the mat. You can shift forward and back in this pose. Good. Turning the left leg to kickstand behind you, opening up into a knee down side plank. You can keep your foot on the ground behind you, or maybe you lift it up to about hip height. Maybe you reach that top arm overhead. Keeping your core nice and tight, flexing through your back foot. Keeping that leg lifted, turning back into a tabletop position, extending through that back leg. We're gonna tap our knee towards our tricep 5 times. So bending knee comes forward. Exhale, press it back. Forward, tap. And press it back. Lifting the glutes as you press your heel back behind you. Rounding through the core as you bring your knee close to that elbow or your tricep. After your 5th one, extend out long and then bring your knee back down to the mat. Other side, left leg. Ball of the foot comes down to the mat, pressing through your heel and shift back and forth. Turning the right foot out to kickstand, opening up side plank. Arm can come overhead, maybe you lift the back leg up. Keeping your chest spiraling open towards the ceiling, good. Keeping that back leg lifted, coming back into your tabletop position, extending through your heel. 5 times we'll tap our knee towards tricep or elbow. Rounding through the spine as you tap. Extending nice and long. On your 5th one, extending the leg behind and then dropping knee back down. Tucking your toes here in your tabletop, sending the hips high into your first downward dog. Bending through your knees, lifting the heels. Taking your gaze towards the back of your mat. We want to push out of our shoulders, so nice firm grip on the mat with your hands. From here, inhale, lift your right leg. up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bend through your knee, open up, letting your heel drop towards your glutes. You can roll through your ankle here. Inhale, extend your leg long. Exhale, step forward to the outside of your hand. So this is our lizard lunge. From here, you can drop your back knee if you'd like. We'll stay here, opening up through our hip. So maybe you come onto the blade of your right foot. Maybe you stay up tall. Maybe you walk down onto forearms or onto a block. We want to keep our spine nice and long. Again, breathing into these stretches here. One more deep inhale and exhale, planting that foot back down, coming back into your lizard lunge, so lifting the back knee. And from here, we're going to take a big step towards the top of our mat, coming into our Malasana squat. Good. So if you have a block or want a block, you can always set it behind you. This is a nice little seat. Or if you want to sit on two. But opening up here, so taking your elbows to the insides, using them to press. And then if you want to massage your wrists a little bit more. From here, planting your hands down on the mat, lifting the hips up towards the sky into a forward fold. You can leave your feet where they are, maybe take them a little bit wider. Keeping your right hand planted in the center of your mat. Inhale with the left arm. Spiraling that chest up towards the ceiling. Again, if that floor is a little far for your reach, you can always take your block in the center. Release that hand down, switching sides, plant the left. One more inhale here. Exhale, plant both hands in the center, taking your heels in, toes out, dropping back into your yogi squat or Malasana squat. Taking 2 more deep breaths here to open up those hips. Sitting up nice and tall. From here, planting our hands back down, sending the hips high. We'll step back into our downward dog. Pedaling out through your heels again. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up high. And as you exhale, bending through the knee, heel comes towards your glute. You can roll through your ankle. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it forward on the outside of your left hand. Lizard lunge. Same options here. You can drop your back knee. Opening up, coming onto the blade of that left foot. You can stay up tall. Make your way down to your forearms. We're using the blocks. Might be more comfortable coming down to this level. More deep inhale here. And exhale, planting that foot back down, tucking your toes, lifting the knee. We'll step back into a plank position. And then send the hips up and back, downward dog. On your next inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Forward fold. You can grab onto opposite elbows here, letting the head hang heavy. Maybe swaying side to side. Releasing the hands down to the mat. On your next inhale, taking the hands to your shins, squeezing shoulder blades together, crown of the head comes towards the front of the room, half lift. Nice flat back here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle the arms, come rise, tall mountain. Exhale, hands together, heart center, grounding down through your feet. Closing your eyes. We'll start to focus on our breath here. Our Ujjayi breath, or victorious breath, is what we use in our yoga practice to flow from each move to the next. So begin by inhaling through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. And inhale through the nose. Audible sound as you exhale. Feeling the heat in the back of your throat. This time as you inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose, keeping the mouth closed. Creating that same sound in the back of your throat. Again, inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. More, inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Slowly blinking your eyes open. We'll move through 3 sun salutations. So I'll walk you through them. We'll go through slow for the first one, and then start to build as we move on. So nice big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. You can move from down dog here or lowering through chaturanga. Inhale, opening up the chest, upward facing dog. Then exhale, lifting the hips into down dog. 2 deep breaths here, sending the hips nice and high. Pressing out of your shoulders. On your next inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, rise, tall mountain. Round 2, exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Lowering down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1 deep breath here. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, tall mountain. Last time, exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Lowering through chaturanga or skipping it, moving into down dog. Up dog, we'll all meet in down dog. 1 deep breath here. Inhale, take the gaze forward, bend the knees. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms up, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, and shake it out. Grab some water. We'll transition into our warrior poses. So another little flow here. All right. Your choice if you want to move through another sun salutation. If not, we'll meet in a warrior one. So standing nice and tall. If you're coming with me, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank. Lowering through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step in between your hands. From here, we'll spin our back heel down. And as you inhale, rise up, warrior one. So if this doesn't feel okay with your heel down, you can always come forward and lift that back heel up. It's another option too. But inhale, lifting the chest up. Pinkies turn in. Shoulders come away from your ears. Squeezing the legs together. Nice and strong here. One more inhale. Exhale, open up towards the side, warrior two. So keeping a bend in that front knee. Keeping our tailbone tucked here, standing up tall, strong through the arms. Nice, gaze can be off the middle finger. From here, we'll inhale, straighten the front leg. And exhale, hinging as far forward as you can, and then releasing into triangle pose. So again, if you have a block nearby, this might be a great option here. Left thumb is in line with your mouth, so if you look up, you want to see your thumb right over your nose or your mouth. And again, squeezing those legs together, like you're trying to bring your heel to touch. On your next inhale, come back up. Keeping that leg straight, we'll exhale into reverse triangle. So reaching down that back leg. Right hand is reaching towards the back of the room. One more inhale here. Exhale, bend through the front knee, come back to frame your front foot. Step it back into your plank, move through chaturanga or just to down dog. When you reach down dog, one deep breath in, let it all out. This time, inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Spinning your back heel down, inhale to rise, warrior one. Sinking those hips down, keeping your core nice and tight. Squeezing legs together. Nice. Making sure you're pressing through the back edge of that back foot. One more inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Good, making sure your upper body is over those hips. Gaze can come off the tip of the fingers. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reaching forward, and then releasing down into triangle. And you can have your block, maybe your hand rests on your shin. And then getting that thumb in line with your nose or mouth. Chest is spiraling up towards the ceiling. Slowly inhale to rise, and exhale, reverse triangle. Breathing nice and deep into that front body. cartwheel the hands to frame your front foot into a low lunge. Step back into plank, and moving through chaturanga or down dog. Once you reach down dog, bring the knees to the mat, find child's pose. Anywhere else you'd like to find a little bit of rest. Reconnecting with your breath here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, building heat in the back of the throat. When you're ready, making your way back into downward dog, taking your time to get there. Setting up a nice strong foundation, pressing through the hands. And we're going to add on a little bit to our flow. So inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Spinning your back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. From here, we'll take the hands and interlace them behind our back and open up the chest. So you're pressing your fists away from your lower back. Now you can stay here. If you want to add on a little bit of a challenge, keeping that front knee bent, maybe you hinge forward slightly towards humble warrior. Strong through the legs, strong through your core. Keep those fists pressing away. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Where am I going next? Warrior two. All right. From here, we'll straighten that front leg and turn our back toes towards the side. So our toes are facing out, heels are facing in. From here, we're lowering down into a goddess squat. So nice wide squat, knees are going out. Good. On your next inhale, bring the arms up into star, straighten the legs. And exhale, hands come heart center, lower down, goddess squat. Inhale, straighten into star. Exhale, goddess squat. Getting a little lower each time. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess squat. Last one, inhale, star. Exhale, goddess squat. Hold here for 3, tucking the tailbone. 2, 1, inhale, star. Turning your toes to face the direction you are. And then exhale, forward fold with wide legs here. Letting your head hang heavy. Inhale to half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Moving into Skandasana, towards the back of your mat, you'll bend your left leg and come either to be here, you can keep your hands down on the mat, already fallen over, or again, you can find that block behind you. There you go, very good. Nice, and you don't have to come far down. Maybe your Skandasana is over here. We won't be here long, just one more inhale. Exhale, we'll walk to the front of our mat, finding that low lunge. Stepping back, flowing through chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or skip it. side. We ready? Yes, kind of. All right, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Spinning your back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. It might be. It's India more today. Bringing your hands to clasp behind. Opening up your chest. If you want to turn the fans on, you can.
No, I don't want to. Sorry.
Inhale, open up the chest, pressing the wrists away. And then exhale, you want to come towards humble warrior. Inhale to rise back up, and exhale, opening into warrior two. From here, inhale, straighten the front leg. We're turning our toes back out to the side, heels in, and dropping down into your goddess squat. From here, this time we'll take our hands to our knees, and then press shoulder into the center, holding wherever feels good, or just moving from side to side. One more on each shoulder. Inhaling back up to goddess. Exhale, get a little bit deeper. And then inhale, straighten star. Turn your toes towards the front. And exhale, hinge to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Good. Bending through your right leg, taking your hips towards Skandasana, the back of the mat. Again, maybe you stay up high, maybe you come down low or find a block. Hands can stay on the mat, hands can come up to heart center. Nice. Holding here for one more inhale. And exhale, slowly making your way towards the top of your mat, low lunge, and then step it back, chaturanga or down dog. And again, once you've reached down dog, dropping to your knees, sitting back in child's pose. When you're ready, making your way into a tabletop position, taking your right knee towards your right wrist, and then swinging your foot towards your opposite wrist. And then you can scoot your legs back. We're in pigeon pose. So if this stretch does not feel good for you, you can always come down onto your back, and you'll get that same kind of hip stretch. Crossing ankle over knee, and then pulling in. But if you're happy here, you can stay up tall. You can come again down onto your forearms or onto blocks. We want to try and keep our hip points facing in the same direction, so down towards our mat. Letting the body relax in this pose. had enough, feel free to walk back up. And then we'll swing our back leg around to the front and switch sides. And finding the position that works for you. And settling in here. A couple more breaths here. When you're ready to come out, you can take your hands underneath your shoulders and then swing the back leg around to the front. We'll lower slowly down onto our back, one vertebrae at a time. Keeping the feet planted on the mat. I'm going to turn towards the side. We'll move into some flowing bridges. So bringing your heels a little bit closer towards your glutes. Your feet can be about hip distance here. As we inhale, lifting the hips up, the hands are going to come overhead. And then as you exhale, bringing the hips back down. Hands come back to the sides. Inhale to lift. Hands come overhead. Hips come towards the ceiling. And exhale to lower. We'll do 3 more at your own pace with your own breath. Pressing into all 4 sides of your feet. Nice and slow, like you're going through water. And on your last one, we'll inhale, keeping the hips lifted. You can keep your arms over your head, or if you want to bring them underneath, interlace your hands together and press pinky side down into the mat. Hoping to open up your chest a little bit more, getting those hips a little bit higher. Then slowly dropping the hips back down, hugging the knees into the chest. We'll cross our right leg over our left. And then drop our legs towards the left side. Arms can come out into a T. Twists are great for digestion. Bringing the legs back to center, switching your twist to the other side. Breathing into the belly here. Inhaling, bringing the knees back to center. We'll take our knees wide, either reaching for your shins, ankles, or maybe the inside of your feet. Moving into happy baby. You could stay in stillness or rock side to side. Taking any last movements that feel good for you. And then when you're ready, taking the knees back into your chest, squeezing everything together, forehead comes up towards your knees, deep breath in, and as you exhale, releasing everything down onto the mat, making our way into Shavasana, taking up as much space as you need. Body breathe naturally. Soak in your practice. Starting to deepen your breath here, filling up your belly with your inhale, letting everything relax onto the mat with your exhale. Slowly bringing some movement back into your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. You can roll onto one side to a fetal position. And then whenever you're ready, coming up into a seat, keeping your eyes closed, your gaze soft towards the mat. Slowly bringing your hands to heart center. Noticing any new sensations in your body. Any differences with your mind and your thoughts. Finding gratitude for yourself, for your practice tonight. As always, thanking your body for what it was able to do, thanking your breath for guiding you. We'll finish with the words Namaste, which mean the light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. Awesome. Thank you, one of you. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you again next week.